Welcome back. Did you miss me? I'm just asking for a friend. Hey, but make sure, as you're coming in, man, this is not a surprise. Yes, we out of lockdown. It's true. Is that a fact? It is a fact. It is a fact. All right, we all but lockdown over there on YouTube, man. Hey, they let us out of jail. Long story, but story for another day. But before we get started, you already know what you got to do. Make sure you're sending this to your mama, your daddy, your best friend, friend of another friend, mama, friend, cousin. Don't forget about little Timmy or little Johnny. And don't forget about little Susie who just moved up the street. All right, you already know, you can't be keeping all these gems to yourself. Come on now. You know that's not selfish. Come on, man. Don't be selfish. Don't be like that. You ain't got to be like that. But, welcome back, man. How you doing? How you doing? Hey, we back. We back now like SmackDown. We back like we never left. And guess what? We got a Gems-packed episode for you. Man, we got to talk about the NBA and what's going on with that man Giannis. Is he going to end up in Boston or Miami? Hey, and then do we got to talk about the Knicks today? We might have to, but that boy Trae Young, that boy Trae Young, did he just get that bag? 200 M's? Can we talk about it? All right, we're going to talk about it here in a few. But also, we got to touch on some NFL topics. They still talking about craziness in Cleveland. I just got a question for everybody. What's wrong with Cleveland media out here? He seems like the only person with some sense over there is Earl the Pearl, G. Bush, Titus. Dang, it's a few others, but hey, Jesus Christ, what's going on over there in Cleveland? We're going to talk about it. But regardless, how's life? How you doing? I'm just trying to ask a question. How you doing, my friend? Because, we doing good over here. And once again, I got to ask a question. I got to ask this, maybe because I didn't hear your answer the first time. Did you miss me? Hey, we back, though. And we back, like I said, like we never left. Once again, Gems Packed episode, Golden Gems Media coming at you live. You know what they call me? Mr. Wilson is in the building, a.k.a. Relly Gems, a.k.a. Relly, a.k.a. Man. All these nicknames that I got, just call me by my name, but don't call me Collect. You understand me? But without further ado, we got to jump into our first topic. Can I stop playing? Can we get into it? Because right now, Cleveland media is they had it again. Can we talk about it? Can we have a conversation about it? What is going on out here in Cleveland? What they talking about now?
There are talks, ongoing calls about the availability of Shedeur Sanders. The Browns, for whatever reason, don't think he's the guy. That's my opinion. And I'm sure they'll say, what are you talking about? He's in a quarterback battle. Okay. But I'm going to say right now, for the record, I don't think the 4 quarterbacks are going to camp on July 28th. I don't. Nothing is imminent, but the calls are being made.
Can we cite your sources, sir? Can we cite our sources? Because first, we want a Brendan Sorsby. Now, actually, let's go way back. First, we want a Malik Willis. Then we want a Kyler Murray. Then we want Brendan Sorsby. And now we just at the point, he about to get traded. He off the squad. Anybody but Shedeur, right? I'm just saying, I'm asking for a friend, not for myself. Anybody but who? Come on, man. We know the agenda y'all pushing. We know what team y'all riding for. But for you to work up the nerve and say that? Dog, what are we talking about? What do we do? Can we have a conversation? What are we talking about? First of all, who are your sources? Talking about, the calls are being made. So calls are being made for Shedeur Sanders, even though he's so-called in a position battle for the starting quarterback with Deshaun Watson, who y'all saying is going to be the starter. Y'all already anointed him as the man, as the guy. It's his job to lose, right? It's his job to lose. Even Ocho Cinco. My guy, Chad. Even he had something to say about it. Let's listen.
Cleveland Browns fan or not, Deshaun Watson is the starting quarterback for the Cleveland Browns. The job that Deshaun Watson is going to get, Uncle Joe, it is his job to lose. He has 6 weeks. I guarantee you, listen to me now. I'm telling you, I'm calling it right now, Uncle Joe. He has 6 weeks to make sure that team is playing above or better than whatever the expectations may be for that team and that quarterback. If he's not, Shedeur Sanders will fall in line as the backup and be the starter for the remainder of the season.
I don't know. See, even look at Joe. Joe, like, you don't believe that. Oh, Joe. Look at Unc. Unc, like, is he breaking news? Look at Unc. He like, let me think about this. Dog, can we have a conversation, man? Chad, I know you ain't on anybody but Shedeur. I know you ain't on the trade. You said he gonna still be on the team. So we gonna give you a pass. You good. I respect the analysis. I respect your sources. Who you talking to, Jerry Jeudy, just like LaShawn McCoy? Yeah, y'all got the same source. Hey, I seen you. Hey, Jerry was kicking it with you last week. You feel me? He's out there running routes with you, getting right. Yeah, I saw it. But, my guy, you know who I'm going to listen to over all of y'all? You know who I'm going to listen to over everybody? Including Chad Ochocinco. There's one person out here. Well, actually not one. Maybe two. Maybe three. Actually, it might even be four. Maybe 4 people out here that I'm going to listen to other than Chad Ochocinco. 4 people out here that I'm going to listen to. Because Chad ain't coaching them, right? Chad ain't say he was trying to get them traded, right? Okay. That's fine. I'm asking for a friend, though. Let's take a look at it. Let's dive into it.
Playing with a base of defining his footwork, playing with a base, learning the offense, working his butt off to really master his craft. And it's been fun to watch. He's done a really good job. He's gone like that. He's getting through progression.
He's getting through progressions. He's going like this. Let's continue.
Sitting up here in front of people telling you that. How?
Getting through progressions faster, and his feet are matching that mindset. He has been receptive to everything, and that's been it's been great. As you look at Shedeur, the off-schedule plays that he made last year, maybe his measurables in the combine and coming out of pro days and all that other stuff, maybe they're not quite what elite athletes are considered. But I'll tell you what, if you just go back to the video from last year and even his college video, you see an athlete that plays a lot faster than maybe the measurables indicate.
Woo! Hold on, G. Let me go. Let me go ahead. Let me go real quick. G. Let me go real quick, G. It's all right. Let me have this one. Dog. Can we talk about it? That's the QB coach. Can we have a discussion? QB coach. Why are we listening to anybody else? He has good athleticism. His footwork is getting better. Him going through progressions is getting better. Okay. I'm just asking for a friend. Hold on. Hey, G. Bush, you said you had saw Monken on the pull-up, right? Let's listen to him.
Early on, getting his feet underneath himself and learning the offense, but he's certainly put himself in position to make plays down the field.
I don't understand.
Me neither, G.
Why we have to keep showing these. Because if I didn't show these, the narrative would be we would make it up. All right, so we've heard from his quarterback coach. We've heard from Todd Monken himself.
Fact.
How's about we hear from one of his teammates?
Take it away.
The Browns during that season all the way to now, like you can see the growth big time. And the way he carries himself, the way he practices, you can tell like he's being even more than the pro that he was last year. He's getting better and he's getting more comfortable in the offense and can make plays. It's been great, man. Them playing their butts off.
Woo! Hold on, G. I'm gonna take it away from here. I'm gonna take it away. But that's his teammate, ain't it? Talking about him. G. Bush had all the clips on the pull-up, so I got it. Hey, G. Bush, that's on the G. Bush in the barbershop. Can I use a few sources? Appreciate you. Let's talk about it, though.
We're a young team, and that's certainly by design, and we'll certainly have our growing pains. But we are excited about this core and looking forward to seeing what they can do in the fall. It's been good competition this spring between Shedeur Sanders and Deshaun Watson. It's good to see Deshaun.
This is GM of the team, right? Who are your sources? This is GM. This was just last week. But he can trade it? Deshaun Watson starting? They ain't even put no pads on yet. Go ahead, Go ahead. Let Andrew Berry talk to him real quick. My bad.
Healthy, moving around, learning this new system. He's had a really strong spring. And Shedeur, he's made incredible strides over the last 8 weeks. Really, really pleased with his progress. He's a naturally accurate as a quarterback.
He's made incredible strides. Incredible? Whoa.
I don't. So you telling me?
Hey, go ahead, talk to him real quick.
You telling me I didn't show? Why is this? Why do you? This is the problem I have.
What is the problem you have, G? Because I got the same problem. But let's finish listening to Andrew.
Command of the operation, control of the huddle, all of those things you can. His command of the operation, control of the huddle, all of those things you can tell that with a year under his belt, he's making big strides. So,
but he's a 5th round pick.
Is he? He's making strides. Wasn't he a 5th? I thought they talking about him getting traded today. This is a GM, though. Deshaun Watson in the league, is he? Interesting.
Websites your competitors don't want.
Oh, and on that note, we got to get off of them. But listen, let's talk about it. Shedeur Sanders will be on the Cleveland Browns here in a couple weeks once training camp starts. Once the rookies report on, what is that, July 23rd? Veterans report the following week. Regardless, though, y'all saying this, y'all saying that. What does this got to do with anything? What the quarterback coach say? Made tremendous progression. Getting better. What the head coach say? I believe I got 2 starter quarterbacks. What the GM say? He's made incredible strides. His accuracy, the command of the huddle. You can see the difference between year 1 and year 2 already. Whoa. Can we talk about it? Can we have a discussion? I'm just asking for a friend. I just want to see, is that all right? Is that okay? Can we talk about it? Can we discuss it? Because G. Bush, man, you had another great take earlier, bruh. And I appreciate you, bruh. But they don't know what happens. You kind of got to wait until when? Everybody can say this, they can say that, but what you got to wait for?
Yeah, that sounds good. I think
all of it sound good. Him getting traded sound good.
You can say whoever you think is going to be the start quarterback. But one thing you got to tell you, Ochocinco know this. Unc know this. There's a reason why they said that we're going to wait till these pads get on. See, there's a difference between, I was looking good and what people thought it was going to be and how it's going to be. Deshaun Watson is always going to look good with shorts and helmets. But the problem is this.
Facts.
It's what can you.
He's been in the league for 10 years. He's a 10-year vet. Yeah, he had a couple of Achilles injuries. Yeah, he had a shoulder injury. But he's getting the best treatment on the planet. Literally. He's going to be all right. He's going to bounce back. With all the information and the technology, he's going to still look all right. But you in shorts and a shirt, my guy. Anybody who knows football, you got to wait until when? Talk to him.
Do when the pocket is collapsing, when there's guys in your face, when you got to make the throws, when you have to have it, when you need to be accurate on the 3rd and 7 and the guy is in your face. That's where football is played. If the goal was to name the starter or how to maneuver, Deshaun Watson should have got Shedeur Sanders up out of here after this. Yeah, that sounds good. You know,
he should have got him out of there during camp. He should have been that crisp, that decisive. Should have got him out of there during camp. But we heading to training camp when we had reports just last week talking about how Shedeur Sanders is closing the gap. We've heard from his QB coach, his head coach, the GM of the goddamn football team, how he's getting so much better and making so many strides. But today, on this fine Monday, we got folks saying, what? Come again? Is anybody about to get traded? Can you cite your sources, please? Can you cite your sources, please? Please. Please. Let's hear from him again. The nonsense. What are we saying?
Nothing is imminent, but the calls are being made.
The whole momentum all of a sudden when we got to mandatory minicamp that Shedeur had closed the gap, that was very curious to me. It made me sit here and say to myself what you're saying. Are they trying to drum up interest in him?
Yes. Yes. Chris, keep your radar up as far as we go now going forward.
Noted.
I just think, I don't think all 4 of those guys are going to start training camp.
You see how he go from Shedeur Sanders, but then he goes and says all 4. Which one is it? Can we be straightforward? Can you keep your story straight? Pick a side and stay on it. If he getting traded, then say it's going to be Shedeur, one of the 4 quarterbacks. He won't be on the roster. Double down on it. Don't just say it and then start backpedaling. You already said it, big dog. Stand by it, big dog. Down that hill yourself, big dog. It's crazy, though. It's crazy, though. Like, can we really have a conversation about it, though? Can we discuss it? Come on, bruh. All the hoopla. All the lies. You got nothing better to do, big dog. Just a week ago, just like Buddy said, hey, I thought he was closing the gap. Just a few weeks before that, I thought it was Deshaun Watson. Just give him the job now. Make him starting QB1. Come on, bruh. Can we keep the story straight for just a couple of weeks? Please. This blows my mind. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Let's listen to this take, though. I want to see what y'all got.
Would I trade Shedeur Sanders if I'm Cleveland? Just based on the money he's bringing in on merch and jersey sales alone, no. As somebody watched him at CU and thought unbiasedly, like he's got some of the tools to be an NFL quarterback. Has anybody watched Deshaun Watson the last few years? He was terrible and he was injured. Monken's a good fit to develop him, and I think that's been the biggest problem so far. If you recall, Pat Shurmur was his offensive coordinator at CU, as I thought he was one of the worst offensive coordinators I've ever watched, and that's the guy who developed him the last 2 years at CU. So I don't think Sean Payton would be a good coach for Shedeur. Who would be a good coach for Shedeur? I'm going to say I think it's Todd Monken. Towards the end of the season, Shedeur started to build chemistry with the offensive skill players. I think he was betrayed a little bit by Jerry Jeudy and some horrific drops, and that's something Broncos fans can relate to as
He said something interesting. Within all that BS that he was just spilling, he said, "Would I trade Shedeur Sanders? Jersey sales, merchandise sales, all that? No, I'll probably just keep him just because of that." Okay, we get that. But then he said, "I've watched him since he was at Colorado." Whoa, you did. You watched him at Colorado. Then he went on to say, "I've seen a few good traits that he had." Unbiased take. Let's listen to it one more time.
Unbiasedly, like he's got some of the tools to be an NFL quarterback. Has anybody watched Deshaun Watson the last few years?
He has some of the tools to be an NFL quarterback. Unbiasedly. What you mean? Why you got to be unbiased to say he's a good quarterback? Ask me for a friend. Deshaun Watson, the last time he was good back in 2020. I was going to say 02. Back in 2020, 5 years ago. Damn, they're going to go on 6. We enter into 2026, 2027 NFL season. 6 years ago. Nothing against Deshaun Watson because I loved him coming out of Clemson. Loved him when he played in Houston. Even went to a game. But can we really have a conversation? Can we talk about it? Dog. All this hoopla, all this, he gonna be traded, this and that. Nah, bro, that ain't going down. That's not gonna happen. He's not getting traded. Your sources are wrong, my friend. Did they do all this to try to boost his name up? Saying he's doing so great? Did he? But now, guess what, though? It's not just one person on the bandwagon. Dear writer of the Cleveland.com. Let's get him right. Browns Nation, Cleveland.com. Their writer believes the Browns could trade Shedeur Sanders before the 2026 season. Bruh. Framing it as a personal theory while suggesting Deshaun Watson will ultimately remain the starting quarterback. Here's a part of the theory that kicks in. I think the Browns will trade Shedeur Sanders before the start of the season. That is my theory. If they place a bid, not even a winning bid on Sorsby, the Browns are going to trade Shedeur Sanders, but I'm not reporting anything. This is my opinion, and this is my gut feeling. Deshaun Watson's going to be your starting quarterback when it's all said and done. Bruh. This what y'all reporting? Can we cite our source? Oh no, he said it in his opinion. He said it in his opinion. This guy, him, yeah. He said it was one of his sources. So which one we gonna believe? Let me know, chat. Let me know. Comment down below. Because, dog, y'all doing all this to get Brendan Sorsby. My gut feeling is saying that he's going to be traded before the start of camp. Dog. Didn't y'all just hear what his head coach had to say about him? Didn't I just show y'all a couple of clips of the GM? What is the point? What is the point? What is the point of trading Shedeur Sanders? When you rather trade Deshaun Watson when Shedeur Sanders is on a 5th-round contract, Shedeur Sanders is getting paid pennies on a dollar. Deshaun Watson is set to make $46 million this year. Deshaun Watson has been bad on your team for the last 5 years. If it's close between the two quarterbacks, you play the younger guy. If you want to be bad next year, you mortgage in your future on Deshaun Watson, go ahead, play him there. But listen to my guy. He had a hell of a take. I want to give him a spotlight real quick.
Getting to a point in the media world where when you say outlandish stuff that you should start letting these sources be known, because when in the hell did we get any signs of this? Riz says his antenna is up, that there are talks and ongoing calls about the availability of Shedeur Sanders. Now, let's run down this a little bit. If this is the case, that probably means they put a very high bid on Brandon Sorsby, and they want to see what they can do with that. This also means that Andrew Berry and Todd Monken's relationship probably is already going to be fractured, because Todd Monken has been on record countless times saying that he likes Watson and Shedeur Sanders. He signed up for Shedeur Sanders and Deshaun Watson.
Did he not?
We move on from a quarterback when the coach signed up for this quarterback room. And then, oh, by the way, you added another quarterback to his quarterback room where he talked about what he loves in a quarterback. And then on top of that, he's already been on record saying that he's not a big fan of Brendan Sorsby or doesn't think that it fits right now. So I'm very curious as to what source or what intent.
So I'm not the only one. Can we cite our sources? I'm asking for a friend. Seriously. I'm just asking for a friend. Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. Can we talk about it? Can we discuss it? Start signing y'all sources, dog. That's all I want to get to. That's all I'm trying to get to. Because when we have bad take after bad take after bad take, starting to leave a sour taste in my mouth. When we talking about bull like this,
I think they mangled the draft process. I think they thought that there was a higher feeling about where he could go. He had a better evaluation, and they decided to go their own way, which some guys can do. Some guys can get away with it.
Yeah.
He could not, and they misjudged what the market was, and they didn't think they had to do all the meetings. They didn't think they had to put together whatever one-on-ones or answer certain questions. And so they unfortunately for them and his camp, they got into a bad spot. He got dropped to the 5th. Now, with that said, he
got into a bad spot and then he ended up getting dropped to the 5th. You know that's not what happened, dog. You know that's not what happened. I'm gonna let you finish.
Drop to the 5th for all the victim stuff that I hear from them. He also got 7 starts last year when he was the 4th string on a terrible football team. That's amazing.
That is there.
Most 5th-round picks do not get 7 starts and don't get that opportunity.
But let me tell you how I see it.
Bro, Kenny Pickett had to get traded. Joe Flacco had to get traded. Dylan Gabriel had to get hurt. All for my mans to get a shot. Y'all wanted to red shirt him, right? Red shirt him? That's what Kevin Stefanski told his minions. Ken, go ahead and get him real quick.
Too, because you mentioned mangled the draft process. What's worse than mangling a draft process? Some bad interviews with some guys, allegedly, or
allegedly, right?
I don't know, making a whole bunch of bets, having to go to admit to having a problem, having to go to rehab over it, and we don't even know whether or not he means it or not. I mean, you brought that up an hour ago.
Yeah.
And then having your agent go on the radio, say all these things that makes people not like you more. Oh, by the way, also having the entirety of college football go after you and the school you're planning to play for. I don't know. Having to go to court over whether or not you can play in that final year. Also, facing suspension, whether it be in college football, whether it be in the NFL. Shedeur Sanders, I don't believe, has been suspended at either level. So what to me is worse when it comes to mangling the process?
Well, if anything, I actually think this is working out perfectly for Brendan Sorsby right now on a short time frame.
And maybe it is.
See how he changed the subject. I thought we were talking about Shedeur. I thought we were talking about how he dismantled the draft process. But Ken just got in your ass. Thank you, Ken. Appreciate you, big dog. Because y'all want Brendan Sorsby. That's what we doing all this for. That's why we want to trade Shedeur. We got to trade Shedeur so we can bring Brendan Sorsby in the room. He's our franchise quarterback. He's white. No offense to all my white people. I love you. Let's talk about it, though. We can relate to him. He looks like us. We don't like Deshaun. For some reasons, I get it. But what should Shedeur ever do to y'all? He ain't asked to be drafted by Cleveland. Yeah, he kind of chose Cleveland after he turned down Baltimore because he said he didn't want to sit behind Lamar Jackson, but who blames him for that? I wouldn't want to sit behind Lamar Jackson either. But, bruh, y'all dislike my guy that much? See, Chad Ochocinco, from the first clip I played, he got his sources. Jared Judy. But Chad wrong anyway. I know he ain't got the inside scoop like that. But y'all saying y'all want Brendan Sorsby? Do we got to pull up the last time they played college football? Each one of their stats? The last time each one of these players, Brendan Sorsby or Shedeur Sanders, played college football. Can we compare stats? Final collegiate seasons. He played last year in 2025. Threw for only 2,800 yards. Only 27 touchdowns, bro. 61% passing. 5 interceptions. But he threw it a lot less than my guy. My guy did throw it a lot more than him. Rush yards, he ran a lot too. I give it to him. But dog, stats don't lie. Because you know something that does lie? Men lie, women lie. Stats don't. Stats don't. Let's compare resumes. Brendan Sorsby isn't going back to college, so this is his resume for the last season he played. Can we add Shedeur 50-plus sacks down here? How many times did you get sacked that year, Brendan Sorsby? Because I can add a couple of touchdowns in my guy's stats. My guy also played 7 games last season. My guy also led multiple comebacks last season. Come on now. Come on now. My guy also threw for 300 yards in a game, in an actual NFL game last season.
And to the end zone, Shedeur Sanders runs his way in for 6. Judkins, top of your screen. Shedeur's throw is complete. And of course, Sanders will dump it off to Judkins, who's got blockers in front. Quick shot
to the house.
Just short of the end zone.
To the house.
Judkins, Sanders to throw, floats for the end zone. Catch made, diving. David Njoku.
Drop back, and this is one thing Sanders has when he finds that one-on-one opportunity. Beautiful touch pass layer
with his coordinator.
Layer.
41-yard punt, first down.
Stop on him down.
For a first down.
Play action. Stop.
3rd and 6. And he'll dump it off.
We actually played NFL games last season, bro. Brendan Sorsby was betting on college football games and claims he had an addiction last year. Fool's actually out here playing NFL games, winning NFL games. Come on, bro. What are we talking about? But y'all want Brendan Sorsby? Just last week, y'all was telling me this.
Jeremy, what should we know about the Browns quarterback competition between Shedeur Sanders and Deshaun Watson?
Laura, this is a true heated battle, and this one's only going to heat up in training camp. As was told to me, Deshaun Watson went into the spring as the clear favorite, and that Shedeur Sanders has bridged the gap at least somewhat.
That was just on ESPN last week. But today, Monday, and he getting traded? Bruh. Y'all really buzzed. I got too much to do, man. I just want to ask a question. I just want to talk about it. I'm bringing up the facts. I'm bringing up the statistics. Can we have a conversation? But yet, we having articles. The competition's heating up. But today, guess what? The competition isn't no longer because we're trading Shedeur Sanders. Thanks to their writer. We're writing articles talking about trading them. But just last week, it was a close competition. Come on, bro. Stop the nonsense, bro. Be quite honest with you. Ain't no need for us to even waste breath on this. Shedeur Sanders. He ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. But you know who is going somewhere? You know who is on the move? Oh, no. I'm going to save it. That would have been a hell of a transition, though. Actually, fuck it. We can go ahead. We can bounce around a little bit. Is that okay?
So that's why there's an urgency. They're on the clock to get a deal done here between now and Tuesday night's NBA draft. Co-owner Jimmy Haslam came out several weeks ago and made it very clear that the franchise expects to know before and by the NBA draft whether Giannis wants to commit long-term or they'll trade him out. So that
Giannis getting traded? Giannis up out of there. Sense of urgency. Man, trade about a draft. What? Can we talk about Giannis being on the move? I touched on this last week. Just a little bit. I said that Giannis was going where? Either the Boston. Because Boston was a new team. People wasn't talking about Boston until last week. Till your boy bro didn't know. I'm just saying I said a little something about it. I ain't taking credit or nothing. But yeah, Giannis is either heading to Boston or to Miami. Ooh, oh man, it's gonna get crazy out here. Where y'all think he headed? I got money on Boston. Is he going to go kick it with Bam? He can go down there with Bam? Or he can go kick it with Jason Tatum? Right now, if we're looking at the two offers that I believe are on the table, that's up to my guy for the graphic. If he gets traded to Miami in a Sunshine State, in return, the Bucks going to get Tyler Hero. That boy where? That boy Jaquez Jr. And then that number 13 pick that the Miami has this year. The Bucks have the number 10 pick, and then if they trade with Miami, they have the number 13 pick, 2 first-round picks. Name them back-to-back. You can probably get 2 great pieces in the draft for that. But there's no key or no guarantee that these draft picks are going to be all that. But you also got to listen. The Celtics, guess what? They're in the running too. The Celtics are offering to give up that boy Jalen. God damn. Why y'all gotta go ahead and get rid of Jalen, man? What Jalen do to y'all? But if you don't know, Jalen out here living his best life. That boy streaming, he said, hey, I know I'm home out of Boston. That boy Jalen Brown, what do you do? Boy, just a couple weeks ago, I reported it. I told y'all, what do he do with his crib? He put it up for what? Literally just a few weeks ago. Who reported it? Can we talk about it? Jalen Brown put his penthouse. Thing is up to like what? 4-5 mil? Yeah. 4-5 mil. My guy put his penthouse up for sale that he has over there in Boston. Come on, man. That boy know he on a move. Come on, bro. You know we reported it. We talked about it. I got to show you again. That boy relisted the house for dating at 5 M's. He knew the writing was on the wall. But that's the thing. I believe if the Bucks don't trade Jalen Brown or for Jalen Brown and trade Giannis to the Boston Celtics, I believe Boston still go get rid of Jalen Brown. Jalen Brown is done. With him even being in the trade talks, you got to understand, the Boston Celtics are saying we cannot win. With who we got right now, we cannot win. They ain't getting the job done. This isn't enough. We need somebody else. We need another piece. I get it. I respect it. They're basically saying, yeah, we done. It's a wrap. I get it. But I believe Jalen Brown is better than Jason Tatum. Whoa. Did I say that out loud? Yeah, I did. And to be quite honest with you, it's the truth. I believe that Jalen Brown is better than Jason Tatum. I believe that boy Giannis gonna dominate wherever you go. I won't go on a whim and said, he gonna win the chip wherever he go, because I got the Knicks winning again next year. So to the Knicks, man. But even Giannis, though. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Even Giannis. He know he gone. Giannis came out last week saying that I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave Milwaukee, but I want to leave the Bucks. Bro, ain't that the same thing? You don't want to leave Milwaukee, but you got to leave the Bucks. Who you going to play for, Green Bay? Or you going to go play for the Brewers? I'm just asking for a friend. Because if you leave Milwaukee, or no. If you leave the Bucks, you got to leave Milwaukee. Am I tripping? But anyway, Giannis know what's up. God, I trusted you at the beginning. I will continue to trust you throughout. No logo of the Bucks. Black and white. Him walking to his next adventure, his next journey. I'm just waiting for ESPN to hit my phone because it might have just happened tonight. Well, that boy Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis Antetokounmpo. That boy get traded. Is it going to happen tonight or tomorrow morning? Do y'all think Giannis going to dominate at the next place? It's saying he going to Miami or to Boston. You think he can dominate with Jason Tatum? You think him and Jason Tatum going to win the next chip? Do you think that's a great duo? Or do you think he should take his butt down there with Bam? Giannis and Bam? Giannis and Bam? Interesting. But if I'm Jimmy Haslam, who's a potential, not a potential, he don't own the majority of the Bucks, but he owned a nice amount of the Bucks. So if I'm Jimmy Haslam, I just traded Myles Garrett, one of the best cornerstone players in franchise history that we had. And I didn't trade him only for all picks. I trade him for a nice player, too, in Jared Verse. So if I'm Jimmy Haslam, who also owns the Cleveland Browns and also owns a little bit of the Bucks, I'm going to tell my other owners, I'm going to tell that front office, don't just trade him for picks. Trade him for a piece that we can build still around for the future. Come on, man. Come on, man. Can we please talk about it? Yeah. What y'all thinking, man? What y'all thinking, man? Somebody tell me. Somebody tell me. Where Giannis going? Where Giannis going? Eso lean on Messi too. Just side note. For the top goal scorer in World Cup history. That's a lean on Messi. Yeah. Yeah. That's what the Giannis, man. Wherever you go, I believe your team gonna ball. You might not win a chip, but if you go play with Bam, or you go play with Tatum, both gonna end up with the same result. But show us how great you are. I mean, you are 27, 10 and 5 player? Yeah. Pretty sure Giannis averaged 25 and 10, right? And 5? Somebody look up Giannis stats for me, man. Somebody look him up. I know I ain't tripping. Regardless, though. Giannis. It's time to say goodbye. All my Bucks fans out there. It's time to say goodbye. I quit though. But S.O. to Giannis though. S.O. to Giannis. NBA Insider, Sham. Let's hear from. Got about 30 seconds.
The league and wherever and whoever. I want to make this clear. Whoever Milwaukee chooses, it's going to be a 1-to-1 deal. Like it's not going to have a third team, a fourth team. That doesn't mean in 3 weeks, 4 weeks, it can't turn into one. But the Bucks would be trading for the players to keep those players, and then from there, you never know what can happen.
Yeah. So 1-to-1 team trade, but a trade nonetheless. And I told y'all, either Boston or Miami. Where you going? Sure you buy a crib out there in Miami already? But Giannis gonna be tearing them streets up, boy. But nah, he a married man. Let me stop playing. But I think he going to Boston though. I really think he going to Boston. Go to Boston. Boston trades away Jaylen Brown, Mr. Gonzalez, probably a couple late round picks. But if he goes to Miami gonna give up a lot. They're gonna definitely give up Tyler Hero. Once again, that boy Ware. Probably a couple of first round picks. Draft swaps potentially too. Because they know they ain't getting a player like Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown is a finals MVP. Jaylen Brown is a multiple-time all-star. Jaylen Brown is a piece that you can win down with. That's what I'm saying. Jimmy Haslam. Hey. That boy Jimmy Haslam. You know? Come on now. That boy Jimmy Haslam. He like, get a player back. Go with Boston. You see who Greece riding with. If you don't know, Giannis, when he plays in the U.S., World Games, he plays for Greece with his brothers. That's all Giannis. That's on to my guy. Salute. Because you're going to Boston. Come on, man. Should I go ahead and put money on this real quick? Giannis, get straight at the Boston. Can you bet on that? I'm pretty sure it probably should be a bet. I ain't going to do it, though. I ain't going to do it. No more locked doors. Y'all know where that's from? But anyway, that's what the Giannis. That's what to Miami if they let him. That's up to Boston. Wherever he go, he gonna ball out. Facts. His team won't win the chip though. I got the Knicks. Repeat. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it. Who wanna fight me about it? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought, man. But another topic, other news. I want to talk about Brandon Marshall. Step up to the front of the congregation. Brandon Marshall, if you didn't know, if you haven't heard, if you've been living under a rock, Brandon Marshall, he didn't go viral, but let's say that. He went viral. Fuck it. He went viral talking about how he woke up his son at 2 o'clock in the morning. This is the footage. This is the video. Woke his son up at 2 o'clock in the morning because I guess he didn't want to listen. And this is how he disciplined him. Let's watch.
It's no different than when we were in L.A., Santa Monica, running at midnight on the pier. We wanted to do that. We love to do that. And then there's correction. Then there's discipline. You're walking. Run.
Mm-hmm.
Discipline correction is good. Even 2 in the morning, we run. I don't got to put my hands on you. But I'm training you up to be a warrior. I'm training you to be a leader, to serve, to have discipline, to be better than me. Run. Let's go. If you don't start running, we're going to go 3 miles. So you better start running because you don't know when I'm going to tell you to stop. You don't want to listen? We run. We work.
That's a cue right there. He said, if you don't want to listen, we run, we work. If I have an athlete as a son or as a daughter, you want to listen? You want to do what you're told, whether it's in school, whether it's at home, whether it's to your older siblings, to your mom, your dad, your grandma, whoever it is. You want to listen, guess what? I got something for you. I ain't going to put you in a corner. I ain't going to give you a spanking. I ain't going to tell you to go grab a belt, a switch, or anything like that. I'm going to go ahead, hey, give me 1,000 push-ups. Give me 1,000 sit-ups. Yeah, you work out for fun, right? Because you love the sport, right? But you also work out when it's time to get disciplined. You don't want to listen. He woke him up at 2 o'clock in the morning and said, let's go run. Let's go work. You don't want to listen. You don't want to do what's right. I ain't got to take away your phone. I'm going to take away your game, your computer, whatever. Nah, I'm going to discipline you the right way. I don't got to hit you. I don't got to yell at you. I don't got to scream. Come on. I love it.
2 in the morning. Let's go. Faster. I'm driving 3 miles per hour. You should be going at 8 or 9 miles per hour right now. Go. If this truck don't get to 9 miles per hour, I promise you we're going all the way to the gas station, which is 3 miles. Down and back is 3 miles. I'm at 4 miles. I'm at 5. I'm at 6. There we go. Now we moving. Run. Discipline.
Discipline. That's what he learned. Learn how to listen. Do what you're told. Be a child. Be a receptive child. Be a child that can now take correction. I love it. I do the same with my kid. I don't need to yell, scream. Because he said it right here. This is the reason.
You don't want to listen? We
run, we work. Clearly, his son didn't want to listen in some type of way. So what did he do? Yeah, come on. Let's go outside. Let's go take a jog. A light run at 2 o'clock in the morning. It's the summertime. You don't got school tomorrow. But guess what? You want to play? You want to listen? You want to do what you're told? Not in my house. And I don't got to yell. I don't got to scream. I don't got to hit you. I'm going to put your ass to work.
Run. We work. 2 in the morning. Let's go. Faster. I'm driving 3 miles per hour. You should be going at 8 or 9 miles per hour right now. Go. If this truck don't get to 9 miles per hour, I promise you we're going all the way to the gas station, which is 3 miles. Down and back is 3 miles. I'm at 4 miles. I'm at 5.
Yeah.
I'm at 6.
Yeah.
There we go. Now we moving. Run. Discipline.
Yeah.
That's how you going to learn it. Come on.
I love it. I love it. I'm training you up to be a leader, not a follower. Not someone who don't do what they told. Someone who leads by example. Training you up to be a leader. Don't look at the discipline. Don't look at the surroundings. Don't look at what's going on. Listen to what he's saying. Listen to the reason why before you judge. There's 1,000 different things he could have did to discipline a child. 1,001. But you know the key thing that I just said? His child. his child. His child. His child. His child. Not yours. Not the internet's. Not Susie's. His child. So guess what that means? He gonna discipline his child the way he wants to. He told him, I'm raising you up to be what?
I'm training you to be a leader, to serve, to have discipline.
All qualities that you want a young man to have, especially your son. I'm training you up to be a warrior, to be a leader, to have discipline, to be able to serve. All key aspects and all important attributes to being a man. So he can discipline his child however he sees fit. If you got a problem with it, have your own kids and do whatever you want to do with your own kids. But I love this. This is how it should be done. This is a model. Once again, he didn't have to yell, scream, kick, hit, degrade by talking down, talking bad. Didn't have to take away the phone, the computer, the laptop, the PlayStation. Even though, guess what? You can still do that, though. Don't get it twisted. You can definitely still do that. Do all those things as far as taking things away. But you don't got to hit your kid, man. You don't got to yell at him. You got to scream. It's simple. You're an athlete. Let me put you to work real quick. Let me put you through the worst workout of your life. So not only am I better than you as an athlete, I'm better than you as a person, as a human, and you're learning. Because you ain't want to wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning to run. What? But you should have listened. Because why you tell them we running? Come on, man. Come on, man. We'll find it later. But regardless, though, you get the point. That's sort of Brandon Marshall, man. Hey, shout out other people's households. That's my advice to you. Like, at the end of the day, this is his kid, man. Do what you want with your kid. God bless him. I wish him nothing but the best. SO to Brandon Marshall. SO to, just parents out there who don't got to abuse their kids, don't got to hit them, don't got to scream at them, don't got to yell at them. But the parents who take time to actually tell their kid why they're getting disciplined. And then on top of telling you why you're getting disciplined, you go through with the discipline. And then you do it in a way that they're going to learn from it. At least that's what you hope. But you don't got to hit them. You don't got to scream at them. You don't got to do none of that. Parenting. I like it. I like it. And if you don't like it, that's between you and you. Because we ain't asked you. You feel me? But anyway, man, it's a beautiful thing, though. It's a beautiful thing. The next thing I got to ask y'all, though. Did y'all hear about that boy, Geno Smith? Boy, that boy Geno Smith was going through it, but hey, we got the footage. All right, we got the footage. We have the footage. All right, so hey, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. All right. If you don't know, if you live under a rock, Geno Smith, he is almost caught up. Before I show this video, I want to say, no charges have been filed. Nobody has been arrested. But let's still see what happened.
She just called the police.
Gino just beat my ass. That's why. I came in there, I put 7 down, and I left. You ran outside and attacked me, bitch.
This is crazy.
You came outside and attacked me.
Can we talk about, hold on. Can we talk about, hey, Gino ain't playing no games. Hey, he got the Thule in the goddamn garage sitting there waiting. She say he was playing Call of Duty, though. So it might be a prop. I'm just playing. Let's continue.
Fuck you. I don't give a fuck about y'all. Bitch.
Leave my neighborhood. Watch it. Today is a day Geno Smith beat my ass because he hates taking care of his special needs kid and can't be left alone with him because he'd rather watch sex online and play Call of Duty.
You broke my fucking computer.
Why she breathing so heavy? She ain't run that far.
Fuck you. Move. Yeah, look at you. Look at you. Get out of my car. Get out of my car. Stop.
Get up. Damn, Geno. Been supportive of this demon. She called his ass a demon? His narcissist personality disorder all my damn life. Whoa. I got a question, though. Like, all jokes aside, this is the part I didn't get during the video. We're going to get to everything else, but this is the part I didn't get to during the video. Where is she running to? Leave my neighborhood. And then she just casually walked back. Bruh. Well, you thought you was a scary movie? Bruh, why? Why? Why would she do that? Bruh, that just show your real colors right there. First of all, you saying today is the day Geno Smith beat my ass, blah, blah, blah. You trying to get all this attention by posting this. You calling this kid special needs. You saying he'll rather have sex online or watch sex online and then play Call of Duty. You put him out there, clearly. But you know something that's crazy? Y'all, can't make this up. Can't make this up. It's not even her kid. Geno is always and has been more than capable of taking care of his son. Let's kill that narrative. Don't get on the internet bringing my son into your web of dysfunction. Whoa. Whoa. So she said don't bring, and then you know what she said on the next post? Happy Father's Day, G. So this is the baby's mother. And you ain't the baby mama? And you doing all this?
I'm in there. I put 7 down and I left. You ran outside and attacked me, bitch.
This is crazy.
You
It's not even your kid. Geno beat my ass because he hates taking care of his special needs kid. What? She did say his kid. So who are you? That's what I'm trying to figure out. And then why did you do this? Y'all, just ask me if I'm tripping. Last time. I ain't gonna rewind it no more. Leave my neighborhood. She started walking back. Why she start walking back, y'all? She started running down the street saying help, and then she realized, ain't nobody finna come help me. Duh. It's during the day and you acting like, what? Let's continue.
Fuck you. Move. Yeah, look at you. Look at you. Get out of my car.
You bet you.
Get out of my car.
Gino.
Stop.
Gino. See, this is the part where you're doing good. You put your shirt on, you're talking to the police, you look calm. But before all this went down, right here, boom, right here, you should have closed the garage and called the police. Can I help you out, brother? Next time, close the garage and call the police, big dog. And we need to go back and forth. At this moment, you should have knew it won't turn out good. But you did right. You eventually was calm, talked to the police, no charges were filed. That is a great thing. Very great thing. And then you playing for the New York Jets now, boy. They're going to brush out on the rug. You all right. You all right. You're going to be all right. But regardless, though, y'all, just one last time, asking for a friend. Asking for a friend.
Leave my neighborhood.
Listen to her breathing. Why is she ran like 3 steps. Listen to her breathing. Why is she breathing so hard? The internet, man. I got to stay off of here, man. I just want to react to it. I just want to talk about it. Gino, next time, don't even entertain it. Go inside, lock your doors, close the garage, call the police, call 911. Please. But why she started running like that? Why did she run out of breath so quick? I'm just for real asking. Anyway, let's move on. I was just curious. But once again, Geno Smith wasn't arrested. The New York Jets started an investigation since no charges were pressed. Nobody was arrested once again. Ultimately, the investigation is kind of closed, but they're going to still investigate. They're going to still get to the bottom of it. You know, they're going to send 8 people. Crazy, dog. Crazy, dog. Come on, man. Come on, man. Can we also talk about this, though? Getting back to some NBA news, getting back to some NBA topics. My bad, y'all. We had to segue, get back to I was just curious to see what happened with Geno Smith. God bless you, my guy. You're going to be all right. And God bless your son, too, for real. But, yeah. Just a little baby mama drama. Just a little baby mama drama. Get a little bit. No, let me stop. As for the Trae Young, though, man, if you don't know, if you haven't heard, if you've been living under a rock, Trae Young intends to sign a 4-year, $212 million contract with the Washington Wizards with a player option in year 4. Sources tell ESPN the 4-time NBA All-Star declined his $49 million player option for a long-term commitment ahead of free agency. So, originally, Trae Young was able to basically sign into his player option, which was for $49 million, basically $50 million for this year. He opted out because he wanted a long-term deal. So, he was playing with the Wizards, and he opted out of the contract with the Wizards. But he decided to instead, when he opted out, sign a 4-year deal because he wanted the long-term commitment. which makes sense. You should definitely always take the long-term commitment, long-term money. Because guess what? You ain't lose no money, my guy. Still making about 50 M's a year for 4 years. So basically, he signed for 50 M's a year, long-term, with the Washington Wizards for 4 years. So, y'all really think the Wizards are going to be on something? Y'all really think the Wizards are going to be on something this year? I don't know. But congrats to Trae Young, man. 200 M's. Hey. That's serious, dog. You'd have made probably over at least 300, 4 already since you've been in the league. But that NBA money different, boy. I'm telling you, boy, what? NBA money is different. I would not lie to you, my friend. Would not lie to you. So, make a long story short. Make a long story short. The Wizards still going to be trash. I ain't going to say they're going to be trash, but they ain't going to do nothing. They ain't going to do nothing. They not. I'm just saying. You know, keep it in the buck. Did y'all also hear some more breaking news? Not only did Trae Young get paid today, a former Michigan Wolverine college head coach, guess what? That boy got paid today too. SO to Dusty. SO to Dusty May, man. Michigan coach Dusty May is finalizing a deal to make the Dallas Mavericks head coaching job a real thing. SO to Dusty May. Coming off a college NCAA championship, having won at Michigan. And now going on to take on that challenge of a franchise at the Dallas Mavericks. But you got Kyrie. You got Cooper Flag. Some say you have a few pieces, my guy. Some say Mr. Dusty. Hey, you might be all right. Do your thing, big dog. I ain't gonna say nothing. That's all the Dusty, man. That's all the Dusty, man. Real talk. But do I think he's gonna make a difference? Fuck no. I'm just being honest with you. I think he's gonna be a good NBA coach for sure. I mean, he led Michigan to a couple winning seasons. Just led them to an NCAA championship. I mean, like, come on now. He deserves it. Definitely. Kudos to him. But will he make that big of a difference in the NBA? I can't really see it. But potentially. And you know something I just thought about? How come the Lakers ain't trying to get Giannis? What is between Miami and Boston? Can we have that conversation? What's going on with the Lakers? Who we trying to get? Come on, man. Kobe might be turning in his grave right now to know we ain't trying to go get Giannis. Could have gave up Austin Reeves, but I think he'll restrict the free agent anyway, so I don't know. Could we have? Shit, they probably would have took him. Hey. What? Luka, Giannis, Brian? I'm just saying. I'm still a Lakers fan, y'all. Don't know no trip. You feel me? We still a Lakers fan, even though I was in. Hey, that's what to the Knicks. That's what the Jalen Brunson saying. Hey, real talk though. Real talk, my friends. I'm just saying. That's what the Jalen Brunson. It is what it is. Come on now. I'm just saying. I can't still cheer for the Knicks. That's not a real thing. Dusty, going to the Mavs? Can I cheer for the Mavs at least? No, I'm just playing. Bulls all day, man. We'll be good in another about 15, 20, 30, 35, 40. And comment down below. What movie is that from? And 45, 40. That's sort of all about the Benjamins, man. Ice Cube, Marsh, Mike Epps. Yeah, I just told y'all what the movie was, but yeah, listen to that movie, man. That's a hell of a movie. But also, once again, let me repeat this. Giannis is going to the Boston Celtics. But if he doesn't go to the Boston Celtics, Jaylen Brown is still going to get traded from the Boston Celtics. Just saying. Just in case if I forgot to say that earlier. You know, I think I did. Pretty sure I did. Just saying. Being honest. Can we have a discussion? Can we talk about it? But I think potentially, I'm not gonna lie to you, that might have been all of my my topics that I had for y'all. I think we touched on the Brandon Ayuk thing. I'm not really trying to touch on anything else with him because he's still crashing out on the internet. I don't know. Yeah, he's still crashing on the internet. But I thought somebody said that he potentially was going to go to the Commanders, but I don't think that's real because I didn't really see anything else about it. But who knows? Who knows? Brandon Ayuk, go Commanders. Go Commanders. Can we touch on? You know what? We on the internet. Let's talk about Brandon Ayuk real quick. We ain't really touched on him too heavy last time. Let's see him crashing out in real time.
And another thing.
You want
to know why they really mad, though?
They
mad because they stupid. They dumb. They mad that they pay me $50 million in 8 months.
Hold on, what? I hit that right? How much they give you? Hold on. What?
They mad that they pay me $50 million in 8 months.
$50 million in 8 months. Whoa.
And they avoided my guarantees for 2027. And I'm about to be on a new team in 2027. They mad at they selves for real. Niggas acting like they mad at me, but they stupid ass mad at they self.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. If a team gave me 50 M's, and really, you know, in California, that's probably like 30. If we being honest, and I'm pocket watching, but I'm just being honest. You know, Uncle Sam will come and get his cut. But you still up, my guy. You still up. But bro, Brandon Ayuk crashing out in real time. Let's watch that again, bro. That was a little too funny. Hold on. This is Brandon Ayuk, the 49ers wide receiver, who hasn't played since last season when I think he tore his ACL or he did something to his knee. But regardless, let's continue to look. Listen, one more time. Why are you crashing out, my guy?
And another thing.
And another team.
You want to know why they really mad, though?
Why they really mad?
Because they stupid. They dumb.
They stupid.
They mad that they pay me $50 million in 8 months. And they avoided my guarantees for 2027. And I'm about to be on a new team in 2027. They mad at they selves for real. Niggas acting like they mad at me, but they stupid ass mad at they self.
But they stupid ass mad at they self. That's sort of Brandon Ayuk, man. If you don't know the full crash out story, man. If you don't know the real crash out story and what happened, Brandon Ayuk, he's been crashing out. Now with him crashing out, he's saying on his next crash out video, the one after this, because he ain't really crashing out. I mean, he 50 M's up. I mean, after taxes. Or before taxes, for being honest.
Man, what's up, everybody? I had a great Father's Day. And before I lay down and go to bed tonight, I just wanted to say, go Commanders! Go Commanders, man. Go Commanders! Raise hell, man. Take him in. Fuck you talking about, man.
Bro, hold on. Is NFL players now getting that shut the fuck up, you can't say shit to me money? Nah, not yet. Y'all ain't getting money like that. Maybe the quarterbacks. Yeah, they get that one. But boy, you is really talking like, no, they ain't gotta let you back in the league. But then again, you is like that though, and your skills, you know, they gonna overlook it because I heard that your skills really like that. Hey, Shady McCoy, what you had to say about it? Because I know you had 2 cents to say. Let me not just talk about it. Let me get Shady the floor.
I ain't gonna lie, he's became my favorite wide receiver. Yeah, yup. I like it, man. Hey, it's time to fight back. Don't let these ownerships, man, just try to own you. Them days is over with.
What?
So if you want to move and go to a different team, why not? What? Let's go Commanders. I like it. Just because, look, man, things didn't work out in San Francisco. Really good coach, really good organization, but it didn't work out. So let me leave. He lost money. He didn't make money he's supposed to make because whatever happened, okay. And I always say this about people. Don't judge somebody until you know what they really got going on. Why do you say that? Well, I was judging Kyrie Irving because he was supposed to play.
All right, we ain't trying to hear about all that. We were trying to hear about Brandon Ayuk, but you making a great point. I appreciate that, but I ain't trying to get copyrighted. I ain't gonna lie to you. They got me once. I just got out of jail. They got me once. I ain't trying to get copyrighted. YouTube. hey, I saw that video. So hey, speak easy. That's what the speak easy. Is that what I gotta say? So I don't get copyrighted. So I don't go get locked up again because they said the next time they're gonna lock me up for good. You know, they said 2 weeks next time. I'm like, whoa, YouTube, come on, man. I ain't even tried to do it the first time. All right, I promise you I didn't. But regardless, though, Shady McCoy is basically saying, you know, with Brandon Ayuk, essentially, he basically telling him that, hey, at the end of the day, don't let these owners punk you. He putting B to A. Should we let Shady McCoy finish? I want to finish that clip. That was a good clip, though. I ain't trying to get copyrighted. I ain't gonna lie to you. I started to let y'all finish watching it, but you know, if you want to finish watching it later, go ahead over the Kick, man. Go ahead over the Kick. Head over to Twitch. You know, that's when we can really live our best lives over there. Just saying. Because you know, we on YouTube. We gotta, you know, keep it PG. Pipe down. You're gonna be all right. Pipe down a little bit, man. Pipe down. But anyway, if we being honest though, if we can really have a conversation, you know, I got some breaking news. Come, can I break a little news? Just in, Minnesota is sending Julius Randle on the number 28th pick in the draft to the Brooklyn Nets in a 3-team trade that sends Nick Claxton to the Bulls. Okay, let Nick. Let Nick Petty what? Is that too much? All right, let's just. That didn't happen. I didn't say that. Nah, but all jokes aside, though, hey, that's up to the Bulls, man. We doing a little something. Claxton, he ain't terrible. I mean, hey, we got a point guard / shooting guard, whatever you want to put him in. He ain't bad. Okay, I take it. Brooklyn also gets number 33 pick and number 28 pick for Randall. Hey, I respect it. But Minnesota, what you up to? If you get real, hold on. Hey, they said between Boston and Miami. But Minnesota sending Julius Randle to the Nets? Who y'all gonna replace him with? Y'all trying to free up some cap space over there for a little somebody? Oh, hold on. Can I saw this real quick? Minnesota saying we're gonna be in a runner for Giannis? Or who y'all really trying to go get to pair up with Anthony Edwards? Asking for a friend. So the Timberwolves, they now got the number 33rd pick and the number 28th pick for trading Julius Randle. Dog. Is that saying that they could potentially go get Giannis now by giving up some picks? But Milwaukee, I don't think they would want Julius, so that's why you traded him? Oh, no, yeah. Can we put two and two together? Am I looking too much into this? Because the Timberwolves, they freeing up some cap space. Significantly. A lot of cap space. With the salary of Randall. Giving them more flexibility to potentially retain maybe that boy AO. But I don't know. And then I said Claxton was a point guard, a shooting guard. Boy, that boy is a power forward or a center. What am I talking about? Somebody slapped. I did it. Hey, but wow. Minnesota ain't finna get Giannis. But I just wanted to get excited, though. I just want to get excited a little bit. I can't get excited just a little bit. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Can I get excited just a little bit? Just a tad? Come on, man. Anyway. Yeah, that's the only breaking news I got. I wish it was more. I wish. But the Bulls getting Claxton, man. Hey, all my Bulls fans, hey, we need that piece for the future. How old is Claxton? Nick Claxton, that boy averaging 11 and 6, but that boy 27, that boy kind of up there. He only averaging 11 and 6, man. You know, I can't hate. He is a former Razorback. That's up to the Razorbacks. My boy, Nick Claxton. Hey. Former Razorback. SO to you. You know we got to represent out here. Us former Razorbacks. Anyway, I'll be an extra. But, no, though. All jokes aside, though. Claxton coming to Chicago. Fuck it. I'll take it. We need somebody. You know, even if it's a center. He averaging 11 and 6. I mean, that's not terrible. Maybe he'll get better. He's only 27. I don't know. 6'7", maybe. He might start averaging 6 or 7 rebounds. I don't know. Let me stop. But anyway, though. Anyway, man. Is that all? Is that it? Is that all I got for y'all? Maybe. How y'all doing, though? I'm just asking. You have a good day? You doing okay? Okay. See, I asked you how you was doing. So can I ask you a favor now? Can I please? Can I ask you one favor before we get up out of here? Before I let you go, can you do me one favor, please? One favor. Can you please send this to your mama, your daddy, your best friend of another friend, Lil Johnny, Lil Timmy, or Lil Susie? Make sure you send this out to, or you can send this to Lil Johnny, who just moved up the street. You know, he's trying to make some friends. He new to the neighborhood. Make sure you send this to him too, because then y'all can bond. Y'all can connect on something, right? Right. But hey, make sure you send this to everybody, man. Make sure you send this around. I love you. I appreciate you. Hey, ain't no time like the present. Make sure you out here trying to be great as well. And hey, just know this. I love you. I appreciate you. And once again, hey, don't keep all these gems to yourself, man. I go them Gemz media. Hey, you know how we bumming, man. You know how we coming. I love you and I appreciate you. But hey, show me some love, man. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. Come on. Don't be like that. Turn on the notifications so next time I get on here, you see me. All right. So yeah. Hey, YouTube, I love you. I appreciate you. I'm grateful for you. I promise you, hey, it's like this. It's like we like that. But yeah, I'm about to hop on Kick and Twitch though. We about to be living our best lives over there. So if you want to continue to see more, take your butt on over to Kick, man. Take your butt on over to Twitch, man. You know how we coming tonight. But I love you. I appreciate you. Y'all stay blessed. Stay woke. Hey, keep going after your dreams and goals. Because if I can do it, if they can do it, you can do it too. I believe in you. I love you. I appreciate you. Without further ado, can we say deuces? Can we do that? Deuces. Hey, we out. Hey, let's do this just for you. Let's do this because you made it to the end of the video. You made it to the end of the pod. You made it to the end. Let's clap. Hey, but deuces. I'll holler at you next time. We out.